came in again today. I kicked off the day by stopping in past Dr. Bickerstaff in room 3. Dying to tell me all about, I knew what was coming. His long weekend away visiting family in Blackpool. A sequence of filthy puns about having visited Pleasure Beach ensue. I manage a forced smile. He tells me, after all, you're never too old, and after 20 years of marriage, he's given the single man's life a try. I reckon to agree, but I didn't really. I think it's a bit sad, actually. I say, shall I put the kettle on? Only if you think it'll fit you, he says, hearing silent applause in his head. I journey through to the kitchenette and begin making a round of brews for everyone to kickstart the day. I asked Mandy if she wanted one, but she didn't take me on. Didn't even lift her eyes from the computer screen. But I suppose when you've a list of appointments as long as your arm and you share a building with Dr. Bickerstaff, it pays to keep yourself to yourself. Anyway, having done this and gotten another couple of morning rituals out of the way, I finally get settled at my desk. No sooner could the place be said to be up and running, and he's the first one in the door. Mr. Park. We're not supposed to disclose patients' names. Confidentiality. He's youngish. Doesn't look to be more than 20. Instantly asks for an appointment. Cuts straight to the chase, doesn't mess about. I explained to him, with as much patience as I can muster for someone like Mr. Park, that we can only make appointments over the telephone, and if he were to ring up the surgery, I could see what I could do. He stares at me. Actually takes his mobile phone out of his pocket and rings the surgery right in front of me. The phone starts dinging on my desk. I know it's him ringing, but you can never be too sure, so I pick up the phone and do the whole rigmarole as if it was someone else ringing, a genuine patient. But true to form, it's his call coming through. Mr. Park, that is. So I end up making him an appointment anyway. Don't know who looked more stupid, him or me. He's in once every week or two. Mandy reckons he's a hypochondriac. I think he likes being handled. He's always in, wanting some boil seen to on his nethers. Pervert. Anyway, I make him his appointment and tell him to come back at 10 on Tuesday. He takes some getting rid of, but he eventually goes. I usually try and do Mandy a good turn and steer him towards Dr. Bickerstaff. Just as I was finished passing on all the details, who should be standing over me but the man himself? He's smiling, but it's not a nice smile. It's got bits of biscuit in his teeth. His mouth just hanging open. He's staring at me. I felt quite scared. Just then, very quietly, he says, I know your game.
Right, thank you very much, studio. We're going to take a short recording break and then we'll change the set around for the next scene.
Annabelle says that was very nice, Clara. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
If I can just get you to step off for a minute while we get things turned around here, if that's okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Well, I'll just walk you to your dressing room. I'll come and get you when you're ready to turn over.
There is no fucking way we're running over tonight.
Julie, can we get some tea while you're down?
No, have you got everything you need? Can I get you anything?
Well, actually,
Good. No, I think he's gone for a fag.
What?
Or he's gone 10-1.
Can I have a cup of tea?
Yes, very good.
Oh, thank you.
What?
Thank you.
What for?
For the tea?
You're welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I'm just coming. I'm on my way now. Hang on, which way are you going? Bloody hell, so rude. Well, excuse me, sorry. That's actually for production staff.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're sure I couldn't steal a cup?
Well, what about the urn?
Yeah, I don't like the paper cups.
Right, okay. Well, if you let Brandon know, then maybe he can sort you out with something. I don't know, maybe a flask or something.
Right, yeah, I'll see if I can grab him.
I'll take it.
When you say production staff...
Well, the director.
Annabelle.
Yeah. I mean, normally I would turn a blind eye, but that's actually Annabelle's cup that you have.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No bother. Listen, if I see Brandon, I'll steer him in your way, okay?
Clara, how can I help?
Don't worry about it, it's fine.
You wanted tea?
Yeah, I know I'm a pain, I just hate those paper cups.
Okay.
But it's fine, honestly.
Well, I can sort out something else for you.
No, don't worry about it.
Well, if you're sure. Annabelle's friends with, Alan, isn't she?
Alan, my husband, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Do you know Annabelle?
He does.
Well, no, I know, but do you?
Not really. Did work with her once before.
And what was your impression of her?
Clever.
Clever.
Fiercely intelligent.
Yeah, she does seem very on the ball.
They want you on the floor now. They're ready to go.
Okay, I'll be right along.
I'm supposed to walk you onto set.
Well, can I just go to the toilet first?
Go on, 10-1. Righty-ho.
Very good friends. Left this down the side of the sofa. How fucking smart can she be?
Okay, so this scene next. Yeah, go back to the first one we had.
There you go, Annabelle, there we go.
Oh, thanks.
So we're starting on 34.
Right, studio, nice and quiet. We're going to go for another take, so if we can just stay nice and quiet, please. Clara, can you come? You okay to just dive straight in?
Sure. This one?
Yeah. Can we get a bit more headroom on 3, please?
Right, we're going from 34 onwards. Nice and quiet. Turn it over in 5, 4.
I feel dirty. Sullied. I was worried about Monday. The girl's only young and I didn't want her being bothered by some dirty old man. Maybe Dr. Bickerstaff was right when he told me to wind my neck in and stop interfering. Though I didn't know what to make of the news at first. It was this afternoon, we were told. I was just tucking into my egg salad sandwich when Mandy called me through to her room. The place was empty, so it's not as if a patient would have heard her. Although I did find it strange, which doesn't usually take much to do with me. I go through and she says that she's had word that Dr. Bickerstaff wouldn't be coming back after lunch and to cancel all of his afternoon appointments. In fact, she says, you might as well cancel all of his appointments for this week and she would see how many she could fit in. What for, I asked. She says, he's suspended, pending an investigation. I said, he's what? She said, he's suspended, pending an investigation. Turns out I was wrong. I was sidetracking Mr. Park onto Dr. Bickerstaff because anyone can tell the man's a creep and I didn't want to have to put Mandy through that. Best put him to the man, I thought. Which, it turns out, is exactly what he wanted. Not Mr. Park. Dr. Bickerstaff. Turns out Dr. Bickerstaff was a filthy pervert. Practically groomed the boy. Mandy was the one who figured out something was wrong. So she blew the whistle. Something Mr. Park said in an appointment while Dr. Bickerstaff was off in Blackpool, enjoying Pleasure Beach. It only takes one filthy, perverted snake to ruin a man's life. One act. So she put a stop to it.
Right, hold it there, everyone. We're just dealing with something up in the gallery. We'll be right back. Just sit tight.
Can I ask you something?
Now? What?
How do you know that Alan knows Annabelle?
Well, you got the gig somehow, love. And it wasn't your acting. Truth hurts sometimes, love. Just putting two and two together.